Yo, 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 what is up everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. And I decided to go ahead and make another video, kind of like the one where I did with Gunner. I'm gonna do some live attacks, kind of explain my thinking of how I plan out certain attacks. And I think this video in particular will help a good majority of players out, I think. As this isn't going to be focused on like higher tier gameplay. We're going to go back to Necrix, Hosset, and Inky, the three, like the trio, alright? Basically the triple threat, alright? These three dragons can basically take out any base in the game undefended. I say undefended because before Ice Flags were a thing, these three could take out any base, no problem. However, Ice Flags have really screwed up Necrix especially, to where you have to be a really insane flyer to use them against top bases defended. And I am not an insane flyer. So, hopefully, we don't have a defended base, and if we do, I'm swapping because that's not what I'm targeting here. So I'm going to explain how I decide to set it up, kind of my thinking and the processes. If I fail, I fail. Hopefully we'll get in one full attack. I will be attacking completely maxed out bases. And yeah, so let's find a base. I will be right back when I do. Let me know down in the comments and leave a like down on the video if you enjoy or find it useful. And if you want to see other videos like this for other dragons, definitely let me know down in the comment section, and I will do my best to get it done. Okay, so we're going to try it out on Harv. So the main idea of using Necrix, the order of use is in the order that, like, in the roster. Necrix, Hosset, then Inky. Necrix, the idea is to sand all of the blue mages and a couple other buildings if you can. Then Hosset comes in. Once all the blue mages are sanded, it is quite easy to use Hosset because all you have to do is use a time shift, sand whatever's left, then like roll back, and it's a lot easier. You'll see what I mean. Sand all that, every single tower basically, besides maybe a couple if any are left unsanded. The idea is to have everything sanded though. As well as if you have any extra rage, use Crumble to Dust on this Perch Island, which allows you to gain rage, leaving the Perch there, sanded of course. If I can Crumble to Dust this, it allows me to kind of just fly by this Perch and get basically max rage back. You'll see what I mean whenever we get there, if we get there. If this is defended, it's not going to work, because I'm just not that good of a flyer yet. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. And you'll see what I mean about like everything once we get into it. Alright, so of course the idea is to also use elemental barrier because it negates all incoming damage from elemental towers, which obviously is like every single freaking base. Elemental towers do not include perches, archers, and all that, so keep that in mind. Okay, so what we're going to do now is do this, and we'll let it kind of just go out through the duration, and we'll leave the rest of those unsanded. I will come in with Hosset and hopefully be able to sand all the rest of those. Now, whenever you're going, like, so for example, you'll notice on this island, I'll do it, at least I'll try to. The idea is to try and sand the perches, because as you can see, the perches do a ton of freaking damage. And you can actually hit, as you saw, the red mage and the perch. But you see, as soon as I got out of range of that electro flag, I immediately uncloaked, which allows me to go ahead and finish up without having to use a ton of rage. Now, what I can do here is use invincibility, because as you saw, I basically ran out of rage, which is no bueno, obviously. And okay, that was very close. But okay, so we got it past it. Again, as soon as I get out of the range of those lightning towers, I uncloak. Now, because I am running low on rage, all I'm going to do is I'm going to sand the...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Or PG's like, no. Okay, well, that's great then. Okay. That's a glitch, by the way. That is not a tower that can do that. But that's awesome. Don't you love when the game glitches? That is awesome. Okay, I will find a base. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's redo that. Again, same idea applies. We want to sand this blue mage, and the perch, and then cloak. And then this base will work a little bit easier, and I'll show you what I mean. Again, we want to sand that. This island, just sand whatever we can. Come in with Hosset, finish up, all that jazz. And yeah, let's go and get this done, I think. I think this one should, hopefully, if it doesn't screw up, shouldn't be a failure, hopefully. Also, like I said, perches still deal damage. So, make sure that you sand the perches. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, I don't want to risk accidentally being hit by the blue mage there. And also, I thought, for a second, I saw the cloak, like, go out or whatever. So I thought that I got hit by an ice fight, but I didn't. So that was actually a mistake. I shouldn't have cloaked that quickly. I panicked for a second. But okay. So on this island, you'll notice that I'm actually not going to sand the blue mage first. That's so I can go ahead and sand that perch, because perches do an insane amount of damage. And the second that I get past those two flags, I come out. Because, for those who don't know, you actually fly faster in cloak. And with these types of attacks, really your biggest thing that you need to keep in mind is trying to be as efficient as possible with your rage. I say as I don't hit the triple sand. Well, that's great. Okay. But yeah, so that was a little bit ugly, but what ideally you would want to hit all three of those middle towers. If you don't know what I mean by that, I made videos on how to sand. So yeah, check it out. Okay, what we'll do here is we will go ahead and sand that thing and then that thing and then cloak the second. I don't want to risk getting hit like by a stray flak shot, because that will kill me. I can finish cleaning up the rest of that island whenever I get back with Hosset. Okay, and on this island, I believe that there is no blue mage, which means that I shouldn't have too big of a deal with this. So what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and sanding that, because the range on these towers on this island in particular is really freaking weird. So basically you get hit by everything. And at this point, what you do not want to do is kill the main island, because if you do, your dragon will stop here, which basically means you won't be able to get all this rage. You see, you continue on, your dragon keeps flying right here, so the rage continues to build up. And like I said, rage is so important, so just let the attack finish, and your Hosset will start with maximum amount of rage. Okay, so before I start, I just want to see anything unsanded. Yes, those three unsanded. These two unsanded. I'm going to rewind. No, actually, I won't rewind. I'll just keep going. And then I will sand these three, rewind, take that island out. You'll see what I mean in just a second. Okay. And if you noticed, I went ahead and stopped as soon as I can, because again, you fly really, really slowly like this, and you get as much rage as you can, basically. It's the rage game. Try not to rage, but get as much rage as you can, right? Because like Hosset and like people have literally broke their phones over Hosset, because Hosset is annoying to try and get good at. If there are blue mages, Hosset is a lot more difficult to do. So just to make sure it doesn't glitch, I'm going to go ahead and start moving like this here, and then go ahead and click this. Wait for the entire duration of the spell to finish, then rewind, and then we do this. Okay, and do not touch the perch. This perch, again, allows you to gain rage. Don't touch it. Allows you to gain rage, and it will also help you, as you'll see with the next attack, to get the maximum amount of rage possible with Inky, which is extremely important. Okay, again, I'm going to start the thing here, just to make sure it doesn't glitch. Also, be careful not to hit the blue mage when you're doing this part of it, because if you accidentally hit the blue mage, it becomes unsanded for like just a second, which makes it to where it glitches like the majority of the time. So just be extremely careful with that. What do I want to do here? I think for now, I'm just going to kind of let it sit. I was going to try and crumble, but I don't want to accidentally miss and hit the fire flag and then risk missing the blink. So I'm not going to. Again, this is, I'm going to basically waste 2 rage there, because I could have used crumble. But unfortunately, I'm scared, so. Alright. Great. Looking at this might actually be a bad predicament for me, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough rage to do everything that I need to. Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. Okay. That is not good. That is very not good. I thought I sanded that. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm not going to cut it. But, oh, that hurts. We're definitely not going to be able to do this, I don't think. Unless we're, like, extremely efficient with this, I don't know. Great. Okay. Oh, man. Alright. Well, so basically what we're going to have to do is be extremely, extremely careful with how we use our rage. Basically just allow as much time as possible to go over these towers. We're still going to get above 70%, I know that. But as for getting above, you know, we're not getting 100%, I don't believe. We might. It's possible. Likely? No. Oh, that hurts. It wasn't a terrible attack, though. That's just the one thing that's bothering me right now. But like I said, I'm not going to quit because I actually made a mistake there. Just keep going. Okay. So basically, I can't mess up. Please hit all three. Okay. 2. Good enough, I guess. Great. Yeah, look how little glory. I definitely do not have enough rage to do this. For sure, I don't. Man, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Because I think what we're going to have to do is, okay. I don't think we're going to have enough. I'm going to leave this perch here. Because if you guys don't know, perches actually give you, like, it takes a while to get past them. So if you are in a predicament like this where you're just trying to get the highest amount of percentage as you can do that. You see how slow I'm flying? Now this is where I'm going to go ahead and use that so I don't get hit. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. Okay. Hopefully I hit both. Thank you. Wow, yeah, that's not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna use it on this because again, the totem isn't gonna do that much percentage-wise. But yeah, so that's the attack. I'm gonna go and end it here. My girlfriend is waiting for me to finish this attack. All right, well, we missed that. 94%, not terrible. Yeah, that's it. So that is how I planned it out. Again, I messed up a little bit. I actually think we could have done it. Especially if I lived through that island, I actually had enough rage to do the back half, but I didn't have enough to do both. So that was unfortunate, but you know what? It's still a completely maxed out base with using an obsidian dragon, a sapphire dragon, and an orange dragon. Like, that's awesome, man. Obviously, defended, it probably wouldn't have happened, but you know what? It is what it is. Either way, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.